Ms. Wu is a single mother. Her son has severe disabilities and needs round-the-clock care. But Taiwan's dire shortage of care workers means there's no one to provide it.
真的累了，很累很累。我就跟他讲，我是人，不是机器人，就是我没办法跟出去工作了。
Wu is just one of thousands of people struggling to employ a full-time caregiver, and officials say that number could rise.
现在在等待的雇主大概有6.4万人，那我们预估到年底的话，大概会有10万人。
The number of migrant care workers in Taiwan has steadily fallen over the pandemic. At the beginning of 2020, there were over 260,000. Now, that's dropped to just 218,000. That's partly because of a months-long entry ban that ended last year. But it's also because Indonesia, the biggest source of caregivers, stopped giving new permits to workers in March in a row over placement fees.
客户都卡在那边，因为4个月到好几个月了嘛，都没有入境。在台湾的看护工，他也会打电话来问说，我的薪水有没有调整？对，那我是可能就是直接一些客户会直接联络，也希望他们能够赚多一点钱，能够然后我们一些客户也不要缺工。
Now, Taiwan says it's struck a deal. Indonesia will start giving permits again, and Taiwan will raise caregivers' minimum wage. Right now, migrant workers working in Taiwan's electronics industry get the same minimum wage as local residents, $840 a month. But for live-in caregivers, the minimum is much lower. They're only guaranteed $570. Taiwan's offering to raise that to $670. Authorities say they'll offer subsidies to help families pay the higher wages. But brokers say as long as the wages are higher, caregivers will leave to work in factories. And rights groups say Taiwan's system hurts caregivers and the families they're looking after.
家庭看护工的劳动条件很糟，导致于疫情期间如果可转换的看护工会想到厂工去做。政府签了这么多国际公约，你怎么可以不担起就是跨国劳动力的安全流动的被剥削？
Taiwan's care system is in crisis. And while the government works to find a solution, people like Ms. Wu and her son have no choice but to keep going and hope help comes their way soon. Chen and Staś Butler for TaiwanPlus.